Xochimilco, a borough just south of Mexico City. This place is famous for its ancient canals and floating gardens called chinampas. Long ago, the Aztecs built these islands to grow crops on the lake's shallow waters. Today, Xochimilco is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, alive with color and culture. Tourists flock here to ride trajineras, brightly painted boats that glide through the canals. Laughter, music, and the scent of flowers fill the air as vendors sell food and trinkets from their boats. But our destination lies far from this cheerful bustle. To reach Isla de las Muñecas, you board a trajinera and venture into quieter, narrower canals. The lively sounds fade, replaced by the gentle lapping of water and the rustle of reeds. The air grows heavy, and a strange stillness settles over you. As the boat rounds a bend, you catch your first glimpse of the island. Dark shapes dangle from the trees, hundreds of dolls, their weathered faces staring blankly. This is no ordinary place. This is a place of shadows and whispers. Stepping onto the island, you're greeted by a faded sign, La Isla de las Muñecas, the island of the dolls. The ground is uneven, overgrown with weeds. Dolls are everywhere, tied to branches, nailed to fences, scattered in the dirt. Some are whole, their plastic skin cracked by the sun. Others are broken, missing arms, legs, or eyes. Mold and cobwebs cling to them, making them look like relics of a forgotten nightmare. Their hollow gazes seem to follow you, as if they know something you don't. At the heart of this eerie tale is a man named Don Julián Santana Barrera. Born in Xochimilco on October 26, 1914, Don Julián was a quiet soul. In the 1950s, he left his wife and family to live alone on this chinampa. No one knows exactly why he chose this solitary life, but what happened next would make him a legend. The story goes that soon after settling on the island, Don Julián found a young girl's body in the canal, tangled in lilies. He tried to save her, but she was already gone. The tragedy haunted him. He believed her spirit lingered, restless and angry. Days later, a doll floated to the shore near where he found the girl. Thinking it belonged to her, he hung it in a tree to honor her memory and calm her spirit. But the girl's presence didn't fade. Don Julián felt her watching him, her whispers echoing in the night. To protect himself and appease her, he began collecting dolls. He fished them from the canals, scavenged them from trash heaps, and accepted them from visitors. Each doll was hung on the island, a guardian against the spirit's wrath. Over time, the island became a forest of dolls, their numbers growing into the hundreds. Don Julián lived this way for decades, tending to his strange collection. Locals whispered about the hermit and his island, and curious visitors started to come. Some brought dolls as gifts, adding to the eerie display. The island's fame grew, but so did its dark reputation. People said the dolls weren't just lifeless toys, they were vessels for something sinister. By the 1990s, Isla de las Muñecas was known far beyond Xochimilco. It even appeared in a 1943 film, Maria Candelaria, which brought early attention to its haunting beauty. But it was Don Julián's obsession that truly shaped the island's legacy. He believed the dolls held power, not just to calm the girl's spirit, but to protect the island and its crops. In 2001, Don Julián's story took a chilling turn. At age 86, he was found dead, floating face down in the canal, right where he said he found the girl's body. Was it a heart attack or something more? His death deepened the island's mystery, leaving many to wonder if the spirits he feared had claimed him. After his passing, Don Julián's family opened the island to the public. Today, it's a must-visit for those drawn to the paranormal. But what makes this place so terrifying? Is it the dolls or the stories they carry? In the next part, we'll explore the island's chilling details and the experiences of those who've dared to visit. Now let's step deeper into the shadows of Isla de las Muñecas. Imagine you've just arrived, your trajinera tied to a rickety dock. The canal's calm waters reflect the twisted trees ahead. As you step onto the island, the air feels thick, like it's holding its breath. This is no place for the faint of heart. The island is small, but it feels endless. Dolls cover every inch, hanging from branches, strung on wires, propped against stumps. Some are dressed in tattered clothes, others stripped bare. Their faces are warped by time, with cracked lips and empty eye sockets. Rain and sun have bleached them, leaving them ghostly pale. Insects crawl over their plastic skin, and cobwebs drape them like veils. It's as if they've been abandoned to rot, yet they seem alive, watching your every move. The silence is oppressive, broken only by the creak of a doll swaying in the wind or the distant croak of a frog. You feel eyes on you, but when you turn, it's just another doll, its head tilted at an unnatural angle. The deeper you go, the more the island feels like a trap, a place where the living don't belong. At the center is Don Julián's cabin, a small, weathered shack. Inside, more dolls line the walls, their presence even more unsettling in the dim light. One stands out, Agustinita, Don Julián's favorite doll. He believed she was special, able to ward off evil and bring good fortune. Visitors leave coins, flowers, and candles at her feet, hoping for her protection. Her painted smile seems to mock you, as if she knows the island's secrets. Nearby, a tiny museum holds relics of the island's past, yellowed newspaper clippings, faded photos, and stories about Don Julián. These artifacts tell of a man consumed by his mission, a man who saw spirits where others saw only shadows. But it's not the history that chills you. It's the stories from those who've walked this island.